to Nico. Let's save her.
To me of death to come.
Now you're talking in riddles again. Listen, is it okay if I crash here? I've got no chance of finding my way through the jungle in the dark.
You're welcome, but you probably won't get much sleep.
Why?
Tonight's the night of the monkey dance.
A little later.
I left the village at dawn and stumbled back through the jungle in a post-party daze. It was just like sneaking back to my parents' house when I was younger. Except Oakland didn't have monkeys or parrots.
Okay, up here. Let's go and give Nico the cure for the poison. He's still playing his organ. How did he get an organ here into the jungle?
The shaman thinks you should go visit your kids.
So, he told you?
Look, Hubert, having well, an extended family is nothing to be ashamed of. If I was you, I'd be ashamed of not being there for them.
It was that damned monkey dance that led me astray.
Yeah. A sight like that must be difficult to forget. I've got the route, Hubert.
So what are you waiting for? Give it to the gal.
Right.
And he's just going to carry on playing his organ.
Nico, I've brought you this root.
Oh.
No way was she going to be able to chew the root. I needed to give her the antidote in a more digestible form.
That what the cup is for? Down below. At the press that we made.
I didn't have any use for Hubert's candles. I thought it best not to defile the altar while Hubert was looking after Nico.
Yeah, let's go put the root through the press. So it makes a little, like a juice. Because we've still got the cup below. There we go.
As the liquid was squeezed from the root, it collected in a cone.
Into his pocket. Oh no, he's going to carry it. I thought he was just going to shove it in his pocket.
Look, Hubert, the antidote.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to the girl, quickly.
Nico. Here, drink this.
Oh, George. It's horrible.
Just swallow it down. Okay, try and rest now, darling. You'll need all your strength when we go after the other two stones.
Other stones? What other stones? What have you gotten me into now, George Stobart?
The patient is sounding more like her old self already.
After flying across the Caribbean Sea.
Nico recovered quickly from her fever. To save time, we decided to split up and look for each stone independently. I traced the pirate Ketch to a remote island in the Caribbean. With the fortune he'd amassed from piracy, he'd retired to a place that was later called Ketch's Landing.
Okay. And we can go up there. I thought that was something on the ground, but no.
It looked like a set of plans.
Can we look at them?
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
Hey, get out of there.
You know, wherever I go, I hear those words. Paris, Syria, Ireland, or Spain. Makes no difference.
What do you think you're doing?
I was trying to show some interest in your project.
He's a bit grumpy. See if we talk to him.
Hi, is this Ketch's Landing?
Yeah, that's right.
My name's George Stobart. You're a surveyor, right, Mr.
Bronson. And of course I'm a surveyor. Why the hell else would I have a theodolite?
I don't know. Hobby, maybe?
Yeah, right. What brings you here, anyway?
I'm searching for an ancient Mayan artifact.
What is it? Some kind of jewel?
No, it's obsidian. A black stone with supposedly mystic powers.
You're nuts.
Maybe we can show him this one.
This is similar to the stone I'm looking for.
What makes you think you'll find it here?
Because when the stones were stolen in the 17th century...
Hold it! The stones have been lost for 300 years?
Approximately.
And you're hoping to find them again? You're nuts. And why here?
A wise old Indian shaman told me he saw the stones in a vision.
Ha ha. That's rich. Listen, I got work to do, okay?
Catch you later, Bronson.
Can we have a look at this
The steps led up to the top of the cliff.
this
I
thing?
recognized the instrument as a theodolite, but I had no idea how to operate it.
We might need it later though. He's not going to like us touching it. Oh, we're getting to look through it. There's something shiny there, look. Oh. Right, there's a net here.
It was a net left to dry in the sunshine. I didn't want a fishing net.
Why not? Might come in handy. Oh, somebody fishing. Johnny Isle, thank you very much for the follow.
Wanna buy some fish?
Much appreciated.
What's your name?
Rio. It means river. What about you?
George. It means, well, it's just a name.
Hope you're doing fine. Let's ask about
No school
Rio.
today?
No, sir.
What about your education?
I can fish, sail, and swim. I've been looking after myself since I was 6, and I'm bilingual.
Aren't you a little overqualified for a beach bum?
Beach bum.
There's a lot of competition.
You know
Treasure.
anything about pirate treasure?
Man, that's all stories. There's no such thing as a real pirate treasure.
Getting on okay. I started this last Saturday. There's been the odd time we're a bit stuck, but you just have to keep trying everything that you have on you. So I have a feeling I played this years ago when it was first released. There's been bits that have been vaguely familiar. But
Is it true that Captain Ketch lived around here?
That's right. That's his house up on the hill. It's a museum now.
Yeah? That's exactly what I need. Thanks, kid.
You won't get inside, you know. The old ladies close it down.
have you played this before, or?
What do you know about Captain Ketch?
Just what everybody knows around here. He was a pirate and get himself hung.
Who are these old ladies you mentioned?
Miss Frost and Miss Mina Ketch.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. They kind of regret it, you know. The man's a crook.
Oh, many times, okay. I do have them all, and I streamed the first one earlier this year. I'm pretty sure I've never played the later ones, 3 onwards, so we'll see how we get on with them. I always sort of play it
Will you help me get those plans?
point and click adventures on the Saturday.
Near that man. He promised to draw me when he found the fish I left in his sleeping bag.
Okay.
It was a seaworthy little craft, in bad need of a coat of paint, but spotlessly clean and maintained.
Sometimes puzzles in these adventure games are very obscure. Alright, let's go up the hill. So this will be Miss Frost and Miss Ketch. And they've got a cat playing with its ball.
Hi, Puss. Want to play? Hey, cat. Watch where you're putting those claws.
Are we going to need that ball? Could give him a worm to play with.
The cat looked at me as if to say, "Why have you brought a dead worm halfway around the world?" I had no answer.
It might want something. It might want a lump of coal. No.
I doubted the cat would have salient remarks to make on a Mesoamerican artifact.
That's what you think, eh?
I was right.
Play with the pants. No? Okay. Let's talk to the ladies.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stobart. Would you care for tea?
No, thank you, ma'am. I don't like tea.
Same as me.
Is that your cat?
Yes, it is. That's Ruddles.
Ruddles?
Do you like cats, Mr. Stobart?
You bet. Especially spit roast. I've been talking to Rio, the little fisher boy.
I'll thank you not to mention that little wretch in my presence.
Dirty little whelk. Nasty fishy boy.
That will do, Mina.
I gather you don't have much time for the little boy.
Why don't they?
That child is a delinquent, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, well, he's only, what, 11, maybe?
A knave with one hand on the tops.
What is it about Rio that you don't like, Miss Frost?
Well, once upon a time, he and Emily...
Who's Emily?
Quiet this instant, Mina.
That's that thing we saw through the theodolite. So we're probably going to need the ladder to get to it.
What can you tell me about Emily?
Emily? What business can
Okay.
she be of yours?
Her parents were killed in a typhoon.
We, as her only living relatives, took it upon ourselves to raise the child.
That's good to know Charity isn't dead.
Oh, but she is. Washed overboard in the typhoon.
Mr. Stobart wasn't talking about Emily's mother. He was being sarcastic.
What else can you tell me about Emily?
How dare you pry into our family in this way? I refuse to answer any more of your impertinent questions.
Can you tell me anything about Captain Ketch?
More than you can tell me about your great-great-great-great-grandfather, no doubt.
You're his descendants?
Certainly. Captain Ketch was born in Dorset, England, in the reign of King Henry VIII. His family were undistinguished farmers, but young Frederick Ketch decided to go to sea.
We have plenty of seamen in our family, Mr. Stobart.
Are you interested in history, Mr. Stobart?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I am. You were telling me about Captain Ketch. Do go on.
Oh, yes. He sailed under Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins?
John Hawkins, one of the great traders of the Elizabethan age. In 1568, Frederick Ketch was a young man serving aboard the Jesus. Hawkins' flagship. They sailed from England to Africa and across the wide Atlantic to these islands. Ketch was never to see the shores of England again.
I like the fact you can still see the areas you've been and things going on.
How come Ketch never made it home?
Because the Spaniards sank the Jesus in an act of treachery.
These remastered versions have got the better graphics for the portraits. I couldn't get it working on full screen, so I've had to do it in a window. So I'm working on a tiny little window that's stretched for the stream. So, which is why the proportions look a bit off.
You said Hawkins' fleet traded between Africa and the Indies. What was it they were trading?
Black men with no shirts.
You have to understand, Mr. Stobart, that this was the 16th century.
But that doesn't alter the fact that Hawkins and Ketch were slavers and pirates.
Would it surprise you to learn that Hawkins was also a devoutly religious man?
He transported slaves in a ship named after Jesus Christ. In my book, that makes him a hypocrite. What happened to Ketch? Was he killed?
Oh no, he got away and returned to this island, to this very house.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum.
Yeah, I couldn't get it working. It just wouldn't play ball, so I've had to go for a window and then just enlarge it up. I could, I don't know which actually better, because I can... That's the proper proportions.
Is it true Frederick Ketch was a pirate?
Frederick Ketch was emphatically not a pirate.
They hanged him, you know. Down there on the beach in front of his family. Didn't bother with a trial. Just whipped him out from his breakfast table and hoisted him up in chains.
Probably looks better that way.
Well, if he wasn't a pirate, what did they hang him for?
Envy. Pure green-eyed envy. He had been a successful privateer, you see, and had accumulated great wealth.
As rich as a mink in a paddock.
Shut up, Mina.
Yes, Frost.
The small-minded governor and his lackeys wanted his money, trumped up some ridiculous charge about breaking the conditions of his letter of marque, and hanged him like a common thief. The blackguards!
Northeast of Scotland, on the Murray coast.
Letter of marque?
The document that permitted him to engage and destroy the enemies of the crown. The difference between a lawful privateer and a pirate.
Yoo-hoo! Sorry, Frost.
Well, why didn't Ketch just say, take a hike, guys, I've got a pirating license?
Frederick Ketch was not a pirate.
But he did show them his letter of marque.
But they destroyed it and hanged him anyway.
It's not somewhere I've been, is Ireland. It is on our list to visit at some point. I have a lot of friends that have been over and have enjoyed their trips. Right, so we have got the flagpole.
The flagpole had some sort of technical gadget on the end. It was a flagpole, one of a pair. It was a sturdy, extendable ladder.
Oh, extendable.
The ladder extended easily.
You there? What are you doing?
Pardon me, ladies. I was just going to climb your ladder. I'm helping Bronson.
Oh, you're not like him, are you? He's very polite, isn't he, Frost? And he has dimples when he smiles.
Dimples. No?
Down.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna have to distract them.
It was an old house. It was locked.
Oh no.
The house is closed.
How come?
It is undergoing refurbishment.
Refurbishment. Where are the workmen?
Preparation is half the work, young man. The intention is to prepare the museum for the new century.
The Frederick Ketch Memorial Museum. It would look nice in neon.
A museum for a pirate? There was a stony silence.
As I have already told you, sir, he was not a pirate. It's precisely this sort of vile misrepresentation that Mr. Bronson is seeking to rebalance.
Oh? How?
Mr. Bronson has kindly agreed to undertake the museum's refurbishment at a very reasonable price. He understands the importance of a sense of history.
Funny. That's not the impression I got of Bronson at all.
He also understands spherical geometry.
Spherical geometry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, he does.
Listen, ma'am. I came a long way to visit this place.
If we make an exception in your case, everyone will want to get in.
Oh.
Pardon me, but I didn't exactly have to
Ball is
fight
for
my way
something.
through the crowds.
You're the second visitor we've had today.
No, I'm sorry, but it's impossible.
Oh, who was the first visitor? Okay, we've got a tree.
A large tree stood beside the house, with a suggestive
Oh.
U formed by the branches.
Oh, pants on there. No? Oh, slingshot. I was thinking that would be a slingshot. Why not? Oh, they missed something there. Maybe we have to get something first before it'll let us do that. Like the ball. So how do we get the ball off of the cat? We can't fling that up there or something.
I couldn't reach it.
Hmm.
The cat looked at me as if to say, "What?" I had no answer.
So I wander around the house.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration by the cat's claws.
He didn't want to say much. I could go back down and talk to him. I'm just going to try everything on this cat first, and then I'll go down. There's the young boy at the pier. And,
I doubted the cat. I was right. It would have been pretty cool to drug the cat.
yeah, and then
but
take his
I didn't
ball.
have the heart. And besides which, those sisters would kill me.
It's not
Hey,
going to
cat,
want that.
Want to play with this little doll?
Nah.
It wasn't exactly enthralled at coming face to face with the great god Tezcatlipoca.
I didn't want the pants. I'm pretty sure we tried the pants before. Okay, let's go back down here. Because we can't go further around, can we? No. Let's go for a wander. Come on, stop writing. Talk to me.
What do you think of Rio?
Fish boy, if he comes near me again, I'll throttle the little squirt.
Calm down. What's he ever done to you?
Sock me in the back of my skull with some kind of fish, that's what.
Tell me about the two old ladies.
Who? The Ketch sisters, one of them's crazy as a coot, and the other will turn you to stone if you're not careful.
He reminds me of somebody, but I can't think offhand who.
What are you doing with the Theodolite?
Surveying the old house. I got great plans for this place.
Oh, yeah?
You bet. Take a look around. What do you see?
Paradise.
I see opportunity. This place is ripe for development.
I like it just the way it is.
And that's where we differ. You see, Mr. Stobart, I'm what you might call a man of vision. I see a great future for Ketch's Landing, and it all starts here, with that house.
Can I take a look at your plans?
No way. What interest would they be to you, anyhow?
I've always had a secret desire
Have
to
you?
be a surveyor.
You have?
Sure. I mean, you surveyors are just like the great explorers, aren't you? Henry the Navigator, Vasco da Gama, Chris Columbus. Maybe you don't sail uncharted seas or discover new continents, but you're okay in my book.
Horse shit. You just stay away from those plans, you hear?
Hmm.
How do you survey a house like that?
I put a target reflector on the end of one of the flagpoles up there on the house. I sight on it from various locations through the theodolite, record the angles along the baseline, and triangulate them to give me the exact position of the target. Understand?
Why the end of the flagpole? Wouldn't it have been better on a corner of a wall or something?
Are you a surveyor?
No, my degree's in law.
Then shut up.
Catch you later, Bronson.
Thought I heard something in the house. Right, Let's have a look through here again. There's the sparkly. So it's not actually aimed over there. I probably missed something important that he just said there when I had my headphones off. Let me just talk to Rio again.
I think Bronson is trying to cheat those sweet, vulnerable old ladies.
That's a little unfair, isn't it?
Okay, he's trying to cheat those seriously demented, poisonous old ladies.
You have to admire his acumen.
Tell me about your friend Emily.
Why are you so interested in Emily Ketch?
Emily Ketch? A descendant of Captain Ketch, the pirate?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't bother you?
why should it? We don't responsible for our ancestors.
Exactly.
How come the old ladies closed the museum?
It's Bronson's doing. Him have the plans for redeveloping the museum. Oh, I know all about Mr. Bronson's plans.
Oh, you do? You're not going to tell us about them?
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Oh no. Let's go back and talk to Bronson quickly. I wonder if we can put anything up over that.
I had no more to talk to him about.
Oh, he's away back. Can we look at the plans while he's away back?
I just had to sneak a look at those plans.
No.
Hey, get
Okay. I couldn't get to the theodolite while the surveyor was using it.
Oh. So we are meant to do something to that. But not that. Not that. Maybe if we try the coal again. No. So there is something though.
That was...
So I'm going to do that. Okay, we've tried everything. Apart from the dart. Hmm.
No. I'd better think that... I'd better think... Nope. That isn't... That was... No, that's wrong. Nope.
Hmm. Right, let's go back up. We couldn't do anything with it. So I want to go back down to the net. I wonder if the wee boy would want the worm for fishing bait.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
Oh, thought he might have.
What you got there?
I didn't think that...
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid...
Maybe he doesn't want anything. It's some things.
What you got there?
I didn't think the kid would be interested in that.
At least you can sort of pick things up on this game and that you might need later on. When I was playing Siberia the other week, Siberia 3, everything, you couldn't pick stuff up even though you could see it because it wasn't needed at that point. So you had to keep traipsing back to pick something up you'd already found. Because you knew you needed it but, at a later time. There's a window.
The house's windows looked out over the bay.
I really enjoyed the first two. They were written with the same engine. The first one was really good. The second one maybe wasn't quite as good, but it was still okay to play. The third one had a dreadful control mechanism.
The windows were... If I could get up to them, maybe I could climb in that way.
It was so awkward to do anything in the game with it, the way they set the movement up and the general interface. Right. And I thought the DLC they came out with for the third one, an automaton with a plan, it should have just been included in the main game anyway.
I couldn't reach it.
I'm going to try stuff with them.
They wouldn't appreciate it. They wouldn't appreciate... They wouldn't... They wouldn't... They wouldn't appreciate... They wouldn't appreciate...
I suppose we could try the things on him as well. Not sure.
The cat looked at me as if to say I had no...
Have you played them? What did you think?
No, I couldn't just go around. The window was locked.
I just want you to look in the window.
It was a closed window.
Oops. I need to get rid of the woman. How am I going to get rid of them? Let's talk to them again. There's a new Siberia game coming out that was meant to be out on the 10th of December, but they've delayed its release. I think it's called The World Before. It's obviously set before all the events in the first Siberia game. So I'm looking forward to playing that, as long as it's got a better interface.
You're really fond of that cat, aren't you?
He is our companion and our solace.
I thought about catnapping the little monster until they let me in, but it wasn't my style. Maybe there was some other way I could use their affection for the cat to get me into the house. Okay, it was time for diversionary tactics. I thought I saw a little girl down on the beach.
You must be mistaken.
He must be mistaken. Mustn't he, Frost?
I'm sure I'm not. A little girl and that young fisher boy.
What? It's not possible. What were they doing?
Oh, the kinds of things that all little boys and girls get up to at their age.
When I was a little girl, we used to play cows and milkmaids.
Well betide you if you're lying to us, Mr. Stobart. Heaven help you.
What on earth did cows and milkmaids involve? Oh, the cat's going away. Oh, it went away briefly.
With a creak of ancient corsetry, the sisters sailed majestically over the distant horizon. I couldn't think of any reason to climb the tree.
Right, so we should be able to go up the ladder now.
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare. Just my luck. I'd struck out again. The windows were all locked. Maybe in my high school days, but not now. No. That was no good.
I think we need the ball off of it. And we can't reach that, can we? No.
I couldn't reach the flagpole, and a bush stopped me from moving the ladder across.
We can't throw that.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off. Not such a good idea. That...
No, but no, don't come back down the ladder. I misclicked. Right, I want this ball.
I wasn't going to risk further laceration. The cat looked at me. I had no...
No, don't go down. And we definitely can't use that there. No. Let's go back up the ladder. Oh, was the door locked? Yeah, it was locked, wasn't it?
I couldn't reach the flagpole.
And we've tried all this.
Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off. Maybe in my high school days, but not now. It was a flagpole, one of a pair. The flagpole had a reflective target on the end for Bronson to use as a reference point. No, I had...
No. Oh. Misclicked. In fact, while we're down here, can I try the door? It is locked. Pretty sure. Yeah.
It was locked.
Pretty sure we need that ball off the cart. I've tried the paper on there.
I don't think so. Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
So that's obviously not going to work, is it?
That wouldn't work. Nah, I didn't have the throwing strength to knock the marker off.
It's almost like you have to combine.
Not such a good idea. That isn't it at all.
Something.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
How do we get the ball off the cart? How do we get that down as well? I think we need the ball, don't we?
No, I couldn't just go around throwing things at other people's windows. No, I couldn't. The windows were all locked. I wasn't going to risk further laceration.
You would have thought the cat would have wanted to play with the worm. I know our cats would have probably.
Hey, cat, want to play with this little doll? It wasn't exactly enthralled at coming face to face with the...
I'm gonna get some coffee and have a quick bio break. Have a think while I'm on the toilet. Might have to go back down to the beach. I'm not sure. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back again. Got some coffee. We need to get that ball. The ball is obviously what we need. And there's nothing else up here. Let's go back down to the beach. See, I keep thinking we need... I mean, we'd have to distract the cat, so we need something. I mean, like, in the fishing net means points to a fish or something, but we can't get anything off of it. Would we be able to get a fish from him? But he hasn't caught any. Or would he give us a fish? There's definitely nothing in the net now, is there? That was triggered since we've got rid of the two ladies.
I didn't want a fishing net.
Okay, so there's definitely nothing there. Let's go talk to Rio again.
Did
you see the weird sisters come by here?
Did I? They look madder than usual, so I hide until they're gone by.
As well. They thought you were playing with Emily. Boy, were they steamed.
Emily, you're madder than them.
Ooh, we can ask about a fish.
Can you let me have a fish, kid?
I thought you say you don't like fish.
It's not for me. It's a present.
For the old ladies? Well, it makes a change from flowers and candy.
No, it's for their cat.
Okay. What do I get out of it?
I can pay you. I've got Quaramontian dollars, French francs, and traveler's checks.
You must be joking. The nearest bank is 3 islands away.
Okay, what we're going to give him? Oh. Want the panties?
Will you give me a fish if I give you Rio, are these ugly, tasteless nylon panties worth a fish?
No, man.
Worm?
Is this worm worth a fish?
Could be good bait. How did it die?
And
I
a
think it's
tequila
from
ball.
tequila.
Just like my Uncle Gabriel. Yeah, I'll have that. Okay, I'll get you a fish. It might take a while, though.
Is he going to do it?
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the boy.
Do we have to come back? No.
No luck with a fish?
No, man. They don't want bite. That's cause they know there's a storm brewing.
Storm? I don't think so.
Hey, I caught a bite.
You have?
Ooh.
It's a big one. A real big one.
Reel him in, Rio. Jeez, it must be a whale or something.
Oh, what's that?
Rustiest whale I ever see.
Can we get a fish though? We still need a fish.
Rio.
Okay, make me try again.
Maybe you better change your bait.
What did he catch anyway? A bicycle.
The only serviceable part of the bicycle's wreck was a rubber inner tube. You just never know when you're going to need stuff like that.
Oh, could we use the tube on the tree as a slingshot once we get the ball? Once we get the ball, yeah. So there's nothing else on it.
the bicycle.
We still need a fish.
There's a fish, my man.
I can't put it in my pocket while it's flapping about like that.
No problem.
He's going to stink up his pockets. Okay, so we have a tire and a fish. Right, let's go back up and see if we can do anything now with a cat. Where's the 2 old ladies gone anyway? Right. Let's try the fish on the cat.
Okay, cat. You don't deserve this, but here's a little fish.
Can we take the ball?
The little monster ate the fish, but never strayed far from the ball.
Okay, we're gonna need another fish. We need to... We need to lure the cat away.
There's a fish, my man.
I wonder if I can tie the fish to something. Can we... I know we need that, but can we tie it to that?
No.
No, okay. Oh, I wonder if we could make a dangly toy or something. We need the cat to get lured away. Can we tie the fish to there?
No, that's wrong.
Can we put that there? Ah. Inner tube. Can I put the fish on it?
I'd have to do that from the ground.
Okay. Come down again then. Okay. Is the cat going to see that?
The old cat dancing? I just hoped it didn't give itself a cardio.
Grab the ball. Cat's going to be such a hassle. Okay, we've got the ball. Now what? I need to... Do I do anything else here? Can I take that back down again? Do I need it for anything? Because I wanted that for there. So I need the...
I didn't have a flag on me, so the flagpole would have to stay bare.
Yeah, no, I want the tube. Hey, the cat's going to get his fish. It's going to be happy for 5 minutes. Right. We need to knock this down. So I'm going to put the tube onto here instead of the panties. Okay, now we can slingshot with the ball.
I put the ball in the catapult. Took aim. Yes! Okay, so it was a lucky shot, but I'd knocked the theodolite target clean off the end of the flagpole.
Okay, he's coming up, he's annoyed now because he can't use his theodolite. Then we can maybe go down and check out his plans. While he's up the ladder.
What the hell's going on here?
Hi, Bronson. Nice to see you too.
You again. Have you been screwing around with my theodolite target? Where is it? I had to climb out of the window to put that one on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go through all that again.
Not this time. The house is locked up and the sisters aren't here.
Hell's teeth! I'll have to put the spare target on the other flagpole. A whole morning's work wasted. I'm gonna fix all this and then I'm gonna fix you, you hear?
Yeah,
Ooh,
fine. I'll be waiting.
he's not happy. Can we take the ladder away? So he doesn't come after us. We can!
What
No.
you doing, Bronson? Just hanging around?
I'm gonna kill you for this, Stobart! Get me down from here!
What, so you can kill me? Gee, you talked me out of it, Bronson. I felt a little guilty about leaving Bronson up there, but not much.
He's still got a smile on his face. Right, can we take that?
The marker was a bright, shiny thing, and I have a weakness for bright, shiny things.
Right, let's go down and look at the plans.
It wasn't going to be much use without the theodolite, though.
Okay, so we'll have to take the theodolite for something. Let's grab that. Yeah, you can still see him hanging up in the distance. Oh, it's a big pocket you've got there.
With Bronson out of the way, I could finally get a clear look at the plans. Engineers' drawings didn't mean much to me, but one thing was clear. These plans were for a 5-story, 200-roomed, luxury, pirate-themed hotel.
Oh, the sisters aren't going to be happy at that.
Spread of paradise.
So, where are we off to now? Can we go this way? Maybe we have to show the sisters. Are they over here? Maybe we go talk back to Bronson. They're not here. We'll talk to Rio anyway while we're here.
Look here. Bronson's plans.
Was I right? Is that creep up to no good?
Darn right he is. There was nothing else.
Let's go up to the house and talk to Bronson. Maybe no, they'd have let him. They wouldn't be back in the house. Oh, they are. They're back here.
Why is Mr. Bronson hanging from that flagpole?
He climbed up there of his own accord.
Then help him, you stupid man! Quickly, before he falls!
I don't want to. I'm going to talk to you about the plans.
Hi. Could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
Why do we want to help Mr. Bronson first?
Hey, get me down,
What's the magic word?
please.
Oh, bad luck. I was thinking about Shazam. I've got your plans, Bronson. I know about the hotel.
So what? This is between me and the Daves.
Those sweet old ladies trusted you. This isn't what they wanted.
Oh, people like them don't know what they want. Instead of wasting their money on this mausoleum, I can turn it to profit.
But you should have discussed it with them first. If I was to let you down, will you promise to come clean about your plan?
Sure I will.
And you'll come to a tasteful compromise with Miss Frost and Miss Mina?
Taste? What's taste got to do with architecture?
Oh, dear. You'll have to stay where you are until you see sense.
You rat.
Catch you later, Bronson. Hi. Could I ask...
Never mind that. Help poor Mr. Bronson.
But he doesn't want help.
You know, hanging from flagpoles suits you.
Get me down.
Not until the old ladies have heard exactly what you had planned. I had no more to talk to him about.
Go show them the plans.
Here, Bronson's plans.
This means nothing to me.
She's not wearing her reading glasses.
Ah, wait. Yes, I see now. I see it all too clearly. That man is planning to build a huge hotel. Bronson is a confidence trickster. Mina, we have been duped. I'm glad we didn't sign his contract.
Oh, I hate tricksters, especially confident ones.
Come, Mina.
Oh, what are they going to do?
Mr. Bronson, you may consider yourself persona non grata.
Yes! Cave Keenum!
Kindly disentangle yourself from our flagpole and eject yourself from our property this very minute.
Disentangle! Eject!
Hey, cut that out, you crazy old bat!
How dare you! Mina isn't crazy, she's just engagingly eccentric.
Yeah, as a bet.